What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Iccy Show. This is interview 508 interviews I've done in 4 years. Let this artist from Boston, 617, get on here and we will start this Iccy Show. If you want to be a guest on the Iccy Show, inbox your girl, Jackie Brown with two C's, I-E Brown. I'm booking until November. So give him a second and we will start this Iccy Show. What's going on? Happy Monday. I hope everyone's having a blessed week. And tomorrow, we will be doing Angela Edwards. We rescheduled for tomorrow, so make sure you tune in tomorrow. And October is, a big, important, month. Did you get the tag in? Peace, Dwayne. Peace, peace. So give him a second. Salute to all the artists that performed this Saturday in New Hampshire. It was a great, great, great night. Felix, you did your thing. Salute. Jay, you see it in the notifications to be added in, or can you send me the add in if you don't have it there? Hey, welcome
Hey,
to the Icey Show.
what's up? How you doing?
Good, you're
I don't know
upside
what's
down
going
on
on with my camera.
me.
Confusing. All right, my camera's all messed up, but
If you turn it one more time this way, you should be Gucci. Nope, the other way. There you go. There you go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
can you see me pretty well? Cause I can't really tell by the.
Yeah, yeah. It right there. Perfect. Perfect. Um, Now, do you want me to add in the other person, or do you want to add them in?
I'll add them. I don't know if I could.
No, you moved yourself. Now you're cricket.
I'm not sure how to do that on here.
Oh wait. Is she? Is he with Ty?
Yeah, Tajon. Yeah,
Okay,
take two times.
I'm adding him in right now. She just hit the add in to me. Here we go.
Yo,
Hey, welcome to the Icey Show.
what's going on? Happy to be here.
Yo.
We got the gang. We got the youngins. That's what I'm talking about. That's dope. Salute to everybody over there. If you want to go around and let them know your name so everybody knows who you guys are.
My name is VRFM.
My name is DACUR, you feel me?
My name is TAI2X.
Okay, okay. And
And
we have Jay Real right here to
yep,
the
J
left.
Rail, known as Drippy Jay, on the stage.
Drippy Jay.
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about. So salute to now, are these all your artists or the artists you're working with?
These are some of my artists that I'm working with. Not all of them though, but it's some of them.
Okay, okay. Now who is your manager? We'll start with you.
Pretty much, it's funny you say this. Pretty much, I manage my artists. I'm the manager to managers my artists and stuff like that. But as a manager for myself, I don't. Everybody asks me that question. I don't have one. I just, I wear all the caps pretty much.
Okay, okay.
In this music business. But yeah. To answer your question, I manage myself, and then I manage my artists,
And
and
I
I
know
do
you
got other people that help out to manage as well.
Okay, okay. And what made you start to manage these artists?
It's a long story, but I'll cut it short. Pretty much, I always been in the music industry behind the scenes, with my brother Vernon Ford, known as King V, R.I.P. He, was the big guy, the main guy that connected us with the music and with the shows, etc. And when he passed away, took me a little bit of time to pick up the pieces, but when I eventually did, I pretty much pushed the boys, which is his sons, um, to continue with his legacy.
That's amazing. I know who your father is, boys, and I remember you guys when you were in diapers. You probably don't remember me, but that's how far back I know how you guys as children, and to see you as grown men now. It's good to see that you're sending that legacy. He's sending that legacy through you. You have your uncle that's pushing you too, which is great. It's great to have a good support system, especially in this industry. This industry is very dangerous. And long as you got someone that you can count on that is gonna really guide you without, taking advantage of you, you guys will be a-okay. And I know you're in good hands. I know your uncle, and I know your mom very well. So I'm happy to see you guys keep on going with the music industry. So how does it feel to take the legacy of your father and keep on going with it, knowing that he was a real big king around the New England area?
It feels really good, just to continue his legacy. And like, we've been doing this since we were so young, and he put the microphone in our hands. So be able to just keep doing it, feels like he's still here doing it with us. So it's a big difference, but I feel like nothing could change. We just gotta keep going,
Yeah. I feel like he gives me more motivation to like keep going. You feel me? Because like I do it for him. So like it got some, like I don't just do music for no reason. Like most, like 90% of these people. You feel me? Like I actually got the deep behind got a story behind. You feel me? So that just like pushed like way harder.
It's crazy. Now I know you had a feature. You guys were Drippy Dre, you're sideways. There we go.
My bad.
It's okay. It's okay.
Am I good now?
Come a little, yeah, right there. Don't move it. Don't move. Stay right there.
All right now.
That's what I'm talking about. So, I know you were on the road in the beginning of the spring, or end of the spring with your uncle. You
Yeah.
had a very big feature, and do you want to talk about that?
Um,
Are you- oh,
which one in particular? Because I know there was a few. Are you talking about the one in Chicago? With
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was a good time. We went. It was actually dude. His J. Wait, isn't it J Rail? It's a coincidence because his name is J Rail too, just like my name.
yeah.
Yeah.
His name is Jay Real, aka Big Block. He's actually Montana 300's artist.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's funny. The core was saying you know that it's a coincidence is close to the name. But go ahead, core. You could continue.
Yeah, it was the whole time was fun. Like the road, like the time going there, like on the road, it was fun. Using the sprinter and stuff. We were just having a good time playing music and stuff. And then when we actually got there and recorded the video, it was like the energy was high. It was a good vibe and stuff. And like it was like it went smooth. Like most people, like they just do it real quick and stuff. Like get the music video done with and stuff. But I like J Ray's energy and stuff. Like I really mess with it. And like that video right now, it's at like 52K right now on YouTube. That was like my first ever like song I dropped on YouTube. So like
That's amazing.
I got a lot of new songs in store like in the vault right now that were better drop. I said move, talk of the town. This song I got one of my cousin, Lee Hefner. He's out in Atlanta and stuff. So we got a lot of songs coming.
Thanks.
Where do you guys see yourself in the next year in this industry? Do you see yourself more that you would like to be on the road? I know it's hard because you guys are young, but what would you like to be doing in the next year in this industry?
I say just putting out more music, doing more shows, and just getting our name more out there, whether it's mainstream, whether it's underground, whatever, just working more. Just I know we're gonna be working, and wherever we will be, that's in God's hands.
I feel
Yes,
like
sir.
in a year, I wanna just get more connections. You feel me? Just like find myself a way, like a way in the industry, because it's hard to get in because there's so many artists like that like puts out music every day, millions of videos every day. So you just gotta be different and, you feel me, stand out. So in a year, I just wanna just stand out, find my like completely complete my craft and stuff, and make more connections and be on the road more.
How about you guys? Because it's three of you, so why don't you guys think of calling you guys like the Three Musketeers or something like that?
She said that.
No, I said that as as
No, I get what you're saying.
I
now
mean,
as a young crowd, it's sad because they don't really sign older artists in the industry. They look for the youngest ones, and that's what they really focus on. And consistency is very the key, but
Yeah.
also the reason why I said that name, since it's three of you, and a name that is common, but you guys are different by who you are as an artist.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, like the Migos, like how like the Migos,
Exactly.
like 1, 2, 3, yeah.
yeah, right now we don't have like a group name. Like we have like a group name that we go by, and that's RFM. I created it like a few years ago. It's just like a group. It stands for Ride for Mine. It's just what we stand by is that we ride for each other. So that's right
Love
now all we have right now. But we should definitely look into like a group name.
No, someone says Three Musketeers, LOL. Yeah, because these are his sons. So his if you guys don't know who V was, do your research. He really was in the industry. When I first started the industry in 2008, their father was in the industry at that time, and we went to shows together. Yeah, Drippy Jay, you came to one of the events we had in Lynn, Massachusetts. I believe you. I don't know if you performed then or not. I can't remember that
No,
well.
I don't think I was performing back then.
But we had a great time. It was a great night. And being so young, don't let nobody stop you. And especially how you're going for your living, your name for your father. You keep on going. There's gonna be some turmoils in this industry, but don't let no one stop you. The only one that should stop you is your own self. Always remember that. You're gonna
Right.
sometimes feel like you want to give up because school's too hard with mix and matching if you want to be having a show over here. But if you have talent shows at your schools, I suggest you guys always doing that, being young, because sometimes scouts do go to schools to see what the talent is out there. And your family's name is already out there, so you guys, I'm proud of you to keep on going and not stopping. And Trippy J, I'm proud of you. Keep on going and keeping them focused. That's what we need to do. We need to be the teachers to these younger generations. Be their learner, the teacher. Let them be able to trust on anything we tell them in this industry. But one thing,
Right.
do not ever sell your soul. You are your
Right.
own
Right.
artist. And
Right.
being young, you're gonna get a lot of things handed to you, contracts handed to you. They're gonna look so good. The money's gonna look good, but always have a lawyer and your manager next to you, because there's so many words that are twisted and turned that look great, but then when you've realized what you're signing away for could be real serious. And
Right.
you're
Right.
so
Right.
young, and I seen you guys in diapers, so I'm being honest with you. How it really is. People aren't going to tell you the facts. If you ever need the truth, you got your uncle. You can always hit my line. And I just like to see it, especially seeing you guys when you're so young to where you are now. It's amazing. And I know your father is really proud of you guys. And do you have your clothing line now? I see a heart on one of your shirts. Is that your logo or?
No, I am. We are working on the clothing line. I just had so many other things that I was dealing with behind the scenes and stuff, but we are going to be working shortly. I will be announcing that soon when we're going to start the clothing line, though. But just as of right now, negative.
Okay. And Drippy J, I salute to you 1,000. You know, that's hard too. You know, be a family man, be a dad, be an uncle, be in the music industry. That's a lot of attention sometimes. But salute to you to keep these boys on the right path to keep them going. And T, the mom, I know she's in the industry too, so I know you guys are like soldiers right now. You got everybody keeping you in line.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
So Drippy
Yeah.
J, what's in the next for you in the next year?
In the next year, you know, I'm hoping, you know, first and foremost, hoping to God that you know, the within the music industry, you know, I'm leveled up a little bit higher than now, and pretty much like what the boys were saying, they pretty much, you know, summed it all up, as you know, just better connections, bigger connections, and staying on that right path to success. You know, I never really say, well, I'm gonna be doing this huge or this big. I just would, you know, I just pray for leveled up higher than where I'm at and success. You know, in the music industry. And as well, I do want to let people know music video for TAI2X, One and All. It's gonna be coming out soon, very soon. And some other music videos as well with my artists, Lee Hefner. The Dear Mama song as well is coming out very soon. A lot of people touched into that Dear Mama song. You know, a lot of people actually hit me up regards of it. But that is coming out really soon. We are working on all that. And as well, excuse me, we're working on the East Coast West Coast connection, featuring VRFM, and as well
Little Easy
Classic and Little Easy, you know, Easy E's son. That we are in the making and working on that music video as well. So I just wanted to shout out a couple of things.
Yes, yes, definitely. That's awesome. And that's amazing because, you know, I'm 44. The younger generation needs the guidance. They need the, you know, the right streets. We had to learn all on our own. And I, you know, I love how you're doing it because you're not just staying in Boston. You're going cross country. You're trying to get to other states. You're trying to get to other countries. And I love that about you, Drippy J, guiding them the right way where they need to go. And you know, I seen you Chicago, you were in Chicago, but I think you were somewhere else too.
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yes. And I was on the phone with you then, and you know, I'm proud of you. I know sometimes it can get hectic on everything, but I like how you're staying focused, you're staying consistent, which is very one of the keys to the success. And people don't realize how consistent is the key. And you're doing it all. And as you, when is your next project coming out?
Mine's I'm taking my time with mine's. I'm actually gonna come out with a few albums. But are you talking about albums or singles or just in general?
In general, just on you.
Okay. Music wise, we are actually going I'm gonna be dropping out a lot more new stuff coming out very soon. For myself, directly. I'm actually working on this one single. Well, it's a couple of singles, but I'll tell you this particular one. It's called Booty Drop. It's for the ladies. You know, I am working on that. That's gonna be solo, just me, myself, no features, no nothing. I'm at this point, you know, me and the team, We don't want to really do any more features as of right now, and just do directly singles just with us, just holding our own situation, you know. But that's gonna be one of my singles. It's called Booty Drop. It's gonna be coming real soon. I'm still working at it, picking at it, but that is gonna be coming out real soon as well. Um, for my album or EP, I got a couple of albums that I'm gonna actually directly working on for myself. A few albums. I'm thinking if I end up going album wise and not EP, because I'm in the midst of doing either direct EPs or albums, but I think I'm just gonna directly do a couple albums set up for the springtime to release wise. And it won't be just only one album, it'll be like a couple albums back to back. That's why I push it back. The time I'm thinking to drop album wise would be in the spring for myself.
That's good, definitely. I was thinking too, how about coming out with your father getting on one hook or something, Drippy J, and dedicating one song to V, with the boys on it and with the your dad on there and you on there. Is that something you thought of?
That would honestly, it didn't cross my mind, but that would be pretty hot though. I wouldn't say no to that, you know, because I'm always you know, I'm a type of person, I like togetherness, you know, so that would be like a togetherness situation, and it's like direct family, so that would actually, I'm gonna actually write that down, and to keep that for a mental note so I could remember to do that. Is
And I
that
Yeah,
definitely
I would love to see that. I would love to see that. I never got to meet your father, but V used to, you know, I know he was connected in Brockton at the radio station. DJ Black was the DJ back then. At the, I forget what radio station in Brockton. We went out a couple of times out there, but I would like to see that because, you know, I know that, you know, who's like from the kids' point of view to you and your father. I think that song will come out so strong, but real hard at the same time. Do you know what I'm saying? From a son's point of view, from a brother's point of view, from a father's point of view, all in one song that, you know, is hurting from that, but
right?
staying strong and keeping the legacy going. And I think a lot of people, I think that song would do hits. I really do.
Right.
and I
So,
definitely have a song dedicated to my dad coming out soon.
Yes, yeah, that's for little V, as well. Just look out for that for VRFM. His song is gonna be coming out real soon. We are in the works of it, but it will be coming out real soon. It's called Why. Really touching song, deep, you know, very deep situation. If you listen to the words, um, yeah, that's gonna be coming out real soon, and we are working with all the artists. Is what we're gonna be dropping out some more heat.
and you know, Drippy J, I just lost my brother, and you sent me a song. What was that song that you sent me? Because my God, you have me crying off of that song, but I can relate to the lyrics on that song.
That
Um,
was that was actually my artist. I'm sorry about that, but I mean it's a good thing Lisa touched you though. That's what
yes,
we need.
yes,
We needed to touch the people. You know,
yes.
but on the flip side, that was actually my artist I just signed not too long ago. Lee Hefferner. He's out in Atlanta, Georgia. It's called Dear Mama, I believe. I think that's the one I sent you. Yeah, it was. That's the one I sent you, Dear Mama, by Lee Hefferner. And
Yes.
also that music video is gonna be coming out soon too.
Shout out.
Okay, okay. And I mean, oh my gosh, when you sent me that, that touched me. But that's what I'm saying. Like with all you guys in one song, I think that would be a hit for the boys. You know, that would be a kickoff song for them, and having it's family, so it's real, real, real love, not fake. You know what I'm saying? So
Right, right.
you all will have your pain in one, but you know, it's gonna come out the best music. I could feel that, especially with them being so young. You, your father being the OG, I could just feel the energy. Like it will be a touching song, but it'll be one of the hardest songs for all of you to come together on that. But that's just
Right.
my point of view. But you know, keep me updated on that because I would love to hear it if it does come out in the future.
Yes.
Boys,
No, I would definitely keep you updated on that. I'm definitely gonna um write that down after we get done with this and keep that as a mental note because that would be a very great idea. I'm always open for ideas, always will be on that end. Um, but yeah, that would be a great idea just to do that because, like you said, it's real love, and you're putting all that love and pain,
And what
etc., missing and everything on that piece of paper and pen or digital, and then you're putting it out there. You could actually feel that. Like for example, Lee Hefner, you felt that, you know what I
yeah,
mean? So, and that's what we need is the people, throughout the world to feel the music, and I feel like, personally, I always tell everybody, I say, you know, um, if you could feel that, I mean, that's when it's real. You know what I
yeah.
mean? If you could, like, oh man, like even if you get the chills or whatever the case is, like, damn, I felt that. That's when you got a good song on your hands.
Yes, definitely. And that's what I was saying, like coming from a brother, from a father, from a son, and all in one. So I know that it would a lot of people could relate to that song when you do decide, if you do decide to come out. Unfortunately, it stinks. And boys, I love what you're doing. I really do.
thank you.
And how does your school accept you in this music industry? Do you get a hard time from the teachers? Or
Actually,
The teachers are real accepting.
it's like it's the complete opposite. Would think because they my teachers they like followed like our music and stuff, like listen to it on Spotify and stuff, like followed us. It's real love. It's like, and it's like crazy though because when like my song started getting views and stuff, like I got like a little bit of like a glimpse of how like they would be because like random people would just be coming up to me and stuff and like my lyrics and stuff, which it was like a good time.
Yeah, they even let them record perform in class.
Yeah,
that's
I performed in class before. I did like a poem for like Black Lives Matter over the the intercom, and then I did that same poem. It was for I think it was for Juneteenth or like no, I think it was no, it was during Black Lives Matter too, and it was like I was like on the stage and stuff. I did it might be like 100 people. It was I did like music related stuff in school.
Have you ever got nervous of performing anywhere or in front of anybody?
Um, I used to have stage fright when I was a kid, but like for some reason I don't know, like that on my chest. So like I just do whatever. Like I feel like I don't know, like I like turn into a whole different stage. Like definitely like a lit song and stuff like that. I just like I'm not Shakur no more. I'm Shakur. You feel me? Like my stage. I don't know. I just get in that mode. But like when I did the for some reason like I'm never like scared like being on stage. But when I did the poem in front of like the 100 people, like my legs were shaking. Like me myself, I wasn't nervous, but my legs was like I don't know. Like I can't explain it. I still did it good stuff like, all the way through. It was still yeah. I still did. But I don't
Do
know
you
why.
do you practice before you perform?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
practiced it.
always.
Yeah, to just make sure like I got it memorized and like just stumble over my words if I speak. Yeah.
And go around and tell them how old you all are, so everybody knows. Because you guys are really good. I'm sorry, you really are, and that you stay consistent. That's what I love. So start with you, the one with the green sweater.
I'm 15. I'm 17.
I'm 19.
You're 19 already?
19.
Damn! Oh my God, you just made me feel. That's right. You're the same age as my daughter. My daughter's 20. Wow. That's life. flies like this. That's crazy. So, now do you guys use pencil and paper, or do you use your phones to write a song?
I use my phone because like
Yeah.
I find it like that more faster than use like my phone because like it's like all right. I can like have like my the instrumental playing and then at the same time like go to my notes and write in my phone and have it like organized folders. I feel like it's more.
It depends on. Sometimes I write it in my.
Yeah, I do it on rare occasions, like probably like in school or something. I'll write a notebook, but for the most part,
Stay in school and get that high school diploma. That's really important too. You know, you, like I said, you're gonna get peer pressure from everywhere, especially being guys. You know, just stay focused on you, no matter how hard the time is. Sometimes you might go through a breakup and feel like, oh, F it, I'm not gonna be doing my music career no more. Always know that is your way, that is your gift. Not everybody has that gift in this industry, and to for the all brothers to have that gift, keep it going. Don't let no one stop you, no matter what you're going through. Reach out to your uncle, say, uncle, I feel it, or what you call your uncle, let him know, like, if you feel like quitting ever, don't quit. Like, make sure, because you're young, you think you know it's easy, but in this industry it gets harder and harder. But you're young, so that is your how do you say it, that is your opening way in, because you have one above a lot of people and you're good, so that's two above a lot of people. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you guys?
Yeah.
So, you know, just get that high school diploma. Always, you know, stick it through thick and thin, and always remember you guys are brothers for life. And sometimes you might guys get girlfriends, they might try to have you go the opposite way from each other, but always keep your bond, always. And I know that from experience. And you know, you're all good, you're your own craft, each one of you, and that's important. I want you guys to really know that, because I know you guys from not just here, I know you behind the scenes. You might not remember me, but I was at your house a lot in Malden. So like, I I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you. When you guys were in Atlanta, you made me shed a tear, because I didn't know that was V's son, the one that went to Atlanta with you, Drippy J. When you told me that, I was thrown off, but I was so proud of you, and I know your family's really proud of you to keep it going, keep the legacy. Yeah, your father put a lot of people on. If you're from the Boston area, Brockton area, Randolph area, I'm telling you, you know these gentlemen right here. You know his brother, of course, and I'm glad that you guys kept it going. And Drippy J, I'm proud of you to pick up the pieces and keep it going to the top. And I'm proud of you as a family member, uncle, friend. That's
Appreciate
strong.
that.
People don't do
Appreciate
that.
that.
And that's what these kids, oh, they lost connection. Come back on. They lost connection. Drippy J, you're a great man to keep on going. And I know it gets hard at times, but you know, that's what I love to do, interviews like this, because it's not just about doing an interview. This is,
Right.
you know, the younger generation that I've seen, um, from, I'm going to add them in right now.
Okay.
What were they under?
I think that was Tazon. Yeah, Tay 2X.
What about V,
You could try. Yeah, you could try that. You could try that one.
Okay, because that's who just sent me an ad in, so I don't want to add in anybody in.
Yeah, they're all together.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, his phone just died.
We got you back.
Yeah, our phone died, so we had to use the other one.
It's okay, as long as we got you back, that's all I care. Now, I'm gonna start. Let's start with the younger generation right here to the right, and let them know one feature. Who would it be if you could pick a feature? I know you guys are on hold right now for features, but if you could pick one feature in the industry or not in the industry, who would it be?
Right now, I'll probably say baby. Like, look, like if you get a little baby feature, like you're pretty much good. That's definitely the type of recognition you like to receive. So I'd say little baby.
I would say an elite chopper, because I feel like me and him, like we we complement each other, like our flows and stuff. So I feel like we'll make a good track. Like
Is that
he, like I don't really care. He is big, but I don't really care if you're like big or not. Like if I think you're gonna like make a good song like with me and like we gonna like match together, like I'll do it. You know what I mean? Like I don't really care about like how big you are.
I'd probably say G Herbo. G Herbo, because I've been listening to him since I was probably like 10, 11. And I just like the way his music got me through a lot. And he definitely does reach out to smaller artists. So I'd definitely say G Herbo.
That's amazing. Especially when you've been following an artist and you can touch like what we were just saying a little while ago about if you can feel that the music and then you said it got you through things. That's important because to be honest, I'm not a fan of the T-Pain auto tunes all the time. Once in a while, okay, I'm a fan, but I want to feel that soul. I want to feel that voice. I want to feel that song that is going to reach what I've been through. Thick or thin, love broke up, love together, anything.
right?
That's the type of music I vibe to. And
Right.
to me, I feel like that's not really using your vocals by always using the T-Pain. Like people use it for the whole song, and I'm like, where is your voice? People want to hear your voice, not you guys
Right.
particular. I'm just saying in general.
In general, right?
You know, I know you guys got some good voices, and Drippy J, I like your music too. You know, so and you don't, it's your voice, that's what I love, you know. And like I said, that song made me cry last week when I opened that. I've been, the last 2 weeks has been hell. I lost my brother, boys. You probably didn't know, but I lost my brother. And
Yeah,
thank you,
RP.
thank you,
Again, my deep condolences.
thank you. You met him, your uncle met him in Lynn. We had a, when I first started the industry, your mom too, your mom met him too. And you know, it's like life's not promised, but you know, don't let anything distract you. And I love, like, you know, you got your Uncle God in you. And Drippy J, if there's anything, like, you know, there's a radio station in New Hampshire, I know I can get them an interview out there. So when you're ready, let me know. You know, it's in Manchester, but
Okay.
it's a nationwide, it's international, a radio station
Okay.
out there.
Yeah, no, I definitely will tap into you, tap in with you, for further interviews and stuff like that. Like I said, you know, at the moment we're just working on doing our you know, singles and stuff like that. You know, just ourself holding down ourselves. But you know, when the time is ready, wise, I would definitely tap in with you for the radio interview. That would be cool. For sure, we'll be interested in doing something like that.
Yeah, definitely. Even like, you know, I got connects, you know, Drippy J. If there's anything I can help, especially, you know, these are V's kids, you know what I'm saying? So I got connects, so don't
Right.
hesitate to inbox me. I'm gonna, you know, guide you where I can as much as I can, and where I can, who I can, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like, you know, like I said, those are these kids, so I look
Right.
up to them, you know, seeing them progress where they're at. And you know, I like distractions. There'll be distractions, you know, with drugs in the industry and stuff like that. And that's what I mean, guys. Stay focused. You know what I mean?
Right.
Don't let nobody slip you up the wrong path, because you guys got a gift, and that's important. Always believe, you believe in yourself and believe in God, and God got you 100%. No
Hundred
matter the
percent.
evil or the bad people, just stay focused on you. And don't think you're being selfish when I say that. You know, being focused on you. And that's important because people want to feature with you, but they might not be good. So they're
Right.
looking up to you as getting a feature. But, you know, your uncle will start charging whatever the feature is, and, you know, you're worth it. Every penny, always know you guys are worth it. No matter what you're doing, where you're going, long as it's positive and the right path, God got you 100%.
A hundred
And I know you
percent.
guys been through thick and thin a lot, you know what I'm saying? But always stay focused and you will be okay. We all go through turmoils, we always go through something, but always remember, you're not selfish by not doing a feature, okay? And people get in your ear about that. but to always know you are not selfish by not doing a feature with people. Right, Drippy J?
Yes, yes, ma'am. That's 100%. Yeah, that's definitely 100%. You know, like, you know, I just want to rebuttal. Excuse me. I just want to rebuttal. You know, like, you know, certain people like might not be hard. You know, say for example, it could be even one of your good friends. It's been times like this for me personally. Be one of your good friends, be like, yo, Jay, they hit me up in my inbox and be like, yo, let's do a feature together. Let's do this, and no offense, but it'd be some good friends of mine, and I'm like, all right, yeah, maybe let me tap in with you later, whatever, and I'll listen to a couple of their songs, and it's not really the greatest, but you gotta look at it. You're putting your name on it. You know what I mean? You're putting your your name. You know what I mean? You're putting your name on it, so you want it to be 100%. That's like, for example, when Project Pat did the Blessing song with us, the Blessing song featuring Project Pat and the team, and for him, for example, I sent him over the joint, sent him over what we said, and if he didn't approve it, he could have just backed out and be like, hey man, I don't want to do this, you know what I mean? If he didn't like it, that's just for example. So, he's putting his name on it. So, if it's not good enough, then, of course you want to back down regardless on how much money that you're getting offered, because, again, it falls back on your name. So, I definitely agree with that.
Yes, right, 100%. And like I said, the younger generation needs us. And if I've been like Drippy J, I've been in the industry since 2008. So I've been through hell and hell water, hosting shows, not hosting, being a manager, traveling. I did 2 tours, one on my own, one with somebody else. But it's always, I want to see you guys on tour. I want to see the Jackson Fives, was in the past. Now I want to see you 3 on the tour. I want to see you guys everywhere. I want to see you on the other side of the country. That's what I want to see you in the future, and I really and strongly, anything I can help. Your mom knows how to get in touch with me. Your uncle, we just lost him. We'll get him back on here. But I really am proud of all 3 of you. And if there's anything I can help, guidance or anything, don't hesitate. Get my number from, message me, call me on my message. I don't care what time it is. Just hit me up. If you guys got a problem on a certain situation, call me. Don't think you guys are alone. And that's what's wrong with this younger generation. The adults don't show the younger generation the direction and which way to go, so they go through the bad by themselves. We went through the bad. We had to be our own learner, our own teacher. And now that I've got the experience, I can pass that to other people, pass them on to you guys, pass them on to your uncle. That's what I love about my job. And I've done it myself, mainly. Maybe 10% I had some help, but I'm blessed for the 10% that I did have that help. I didn't have the guidance, like I'm passing the knowledge on to you. You're upside down, uncle. Yep, we got you. Yep, back up a little bit so we can see your face. We need to see the Drippy J. We see the Drippy on the Drippy.
1 second.
Okay.
Upside down, right?
Yep. Yes. Now let me see. Back up a little bit. Back up. Back up a little bit more. A little more. Right there. Perfect. Oh, you went close again. Back up a little bit more. Keep backing up. No, leave the camera alone. Just your body got to back up. There you go. Perfect. All right. Woo! So, Drippy J, what would you like to do? Is there anything holding you back in this career?
I wouldn't say anything's holding me back, wise. Just we just gotta stop pushing more, and that's about it. I wouldn't say anything's really directly holding us back. just we got a lot of stuff. You know, we are like I said, we got a lot of projects in the works and working on as well. And I do want to mention, you know, we are not focused on our features at the moment right now, but you know, towards the I want to say towards the spring, maybe even towards even before the spring, maybe towards the end of the winter, towards end of winter, towards spring, going into summer, around that area. We are gonna pick back up with some real huge. I'm not gonna announce the names at all right now, but the time is ready, we are gonna be tapping into some huge, very relevant features. And that will, like I said, that will be towards the end of the winter or no later towards the spring summer. You know,
Jimmy
I
J,
would.
I'm sorry to just slide over and back up a little bit because you're cut off. Now come to the. I think it's just you, body.
You don't gotta move your camera, bro.
A little back.
Back up.
Back up your
More?
body.
Don't move your camera. Just back up and move to the right. No, other way. Yeah.
Now
Now
go
back
straight
up.
back. Go straight back.
Now
Go straight
back.
back.
Back up. Like where are you at? Are you on the bed? Like,
Hold on. Is this upside down? I can't tell.
Yes, you're upside down. You're upside down. Keep going, and perfect, right there. But now you got to get your body, your face in the camera. There, right there. Oh, you moved it. Go to the.
Here, no.
over. This way.
Damn. Is this good? No.
No.
Right there. Now go a little to the. Yeah, right there, Drippy. Right there. Don't move.
Perfect. Leave it. Don't move. Dude. Don't
Don't
move.
move, Uncle. Don't move. Hey, we got the younger generation right here. Let's get some love. So, Jay, you see you going on tour with them maybe next summer? Maybe a couple states together or something?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Do you think you would see them going on tour next summer? Since they're still in school, would you do a summer tour with them next year?
Yes, definitely. That is actually I'm gonna be in the works and working on that as well. Like I said, a lot of things behind the scenes on trying to get together, even shows as well. Our direct shows. I'm gonna try to get together as well. Well, not try it. I am getting together. Let me correct my words. I am getting together. Definitely in the summertime tour. I will be connecting with couple cities and stuff like that, and couple states to get tour situations together, and as well shows. I said I was gonna do a show sometime a few months ago, but it didn't work out in plan. But I think I'm gonna tap in sometime in the winter time, definitely for sure, to do a show out in I believe I want to say that's in Worcester, at the Amp. I'm trying to see where that place is at. Don't remember the name of it, but it's out in Worcester. But I'm gonna tap in with the guy that does everything. Does the bookings and stuff. So I'm gonna tap in with him and try to see if we could do our direct show. So that would be probably more towards the winter time. But yeah, I definitely for your question wise for the tour, I definitely see them doing tour in the summertime for sure.
Yes, definitely. If they, like I said, that radio station that is in New Hampshire, that's out of state, so that's a great connect. Up there in Manchester, and also my girl M Styles, she's throwing some shows. I don't know if you heard of her. She's out of Cambridge, but
She sounds familiar.
She's an artist herself, but she's also putting shows together. She got the whole October 30th. You should come out, Drippy Jay. It's in New Hampshire. If you buy the ticket ahead of time, it's $10. You save $5. Otherwise, it'll be 15 at the door. But it's a Halloween costume party, and it's first prize. But there's some big people. There's Zoo Nation in the building, so that Zulia Nation. So that might be something you might want to come out, and then I can connect you two together, and then maybe you could talk to her because she's about helping. Like I said, she got October, she got November, she got December, January. She's doing all ladies. Like she got a category for everything. She's doing it. So salute to M
Right.
Style, and I hope that you guys can connect to each other. And I got some connects out of state too. So when you're ready, let me know ahead of time so I can send you those people who you need to talk to get that tour
Sounds
going. And I did a
sounds
tour. I did a tour. I went to Detroit. I went to New Jersey. I went to Connecticut. I connected all the home states from where we are, and then I went out west, and I did it
right.
like that, all by myself. So you can do it, Drippy J. Don't let no one
Right.
stop you. I know you know what you're doing, and you know I would love to see them on tour. I would love to come see them perform. Um, you know, Sammy's Patio is one on Revere Beach. You might want to tap into over there to get a show. Um,
Say that again. Sandy's what?
Sammy's Patio in Revere Beach.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a great place. A great place. Especially if you're gonna do a summer tour, but they book out ahead of time. So look into it. Let them know. The Iccy Show, Jackie Brown sent you. You know, let them know. And you know, even doing VFWs, you could do VFWs and just do a name, and you got to go where the price is right, and you know where the people are at. I
Right.
try to give people, you know, guidance and places. You don't need a big club to have them perform at. You just need a place where they're gonna get the recognition from, and people will come out and show
Exactly.
them love. We don't care about a big club. We care about these men here, these young three boys, men right here that are, you know, trying to make it, and you know they're really on it, and I love it. I love it. It gets me so excited. Like I'm like, all right, what's the next plan? What are we gonna perform next? Like they when they get older, they'll understand why I'm so excited. But I'm proud of you, Drippy J. Is there any
Appreciate
shout outs
that.
you would like to give? We'll start with you, Drippy J, and then we'll go to the young men.
First and foremost, I always do this when I do shout outs. I want to give a shout out to the man above. You know, first and foremost, I'm gonna say his name directly. I'm gonna give a shout out to Jesus. You know, the man above. You know, guiding me through. You know, and as well my guiding angels. Vernon's one of them for sure
Yeah,
with this music industry. Um, I just want to shout them out, and as well, um, I want to shout you out, the Iccy Show. Much appreciate you. Putting me on the show. You know, again, I know we were supposed to go on the 19th, but we had to reschedule regards of the loss of the death. And again, my deep condolences on that,
thank you.
100%. Um, and I also want to give a shout out for FYBJ Maine. FYBJ Maine, people that don't know him, he's affiliated with FBG Ducks Peoples. He was affiliated with him directly, did a couple songs with him, etc. But I just want to definitely give you a shout out, bro. 100%. When I first started singing out, he taught me and showed me a lot of things. For a young dude, he's a very smart dude, and he knows what he's doing. It's some things that he told me that I didn't know, and some things he told me I already knew about, and then that's how I knew he knew what he's talking about. You know what I mean? So shout out to him. He did give me a good buzz and a good led me to a good path to the music industry. So I definitely wanted to give him a great shout out. FYBJ Main Man, much love to you, brother, and RP to your brother. Because around that time, actually, when he came out to finish out the music video, Big Drip, his brother passed away, and it was very very difficult, should I say. And it was actually around the time when my brother, well, not around the time, but my brother passed away too. So I definitely felt that, So my deep condolences on him. And again, shout out to you, FYBJ May, man. You definitely do your thing. You're a real one. As well, want to shout out to my family, all my loved ones. You know what I mean, and and the people that's watching. I appreciate y'all 100%. Um, and I just want to just say one more thing before I wrap it up. For y'all young artists out there, um, don't ever give up. You know what I mean? Keep on going. You will elevate yourself. Keep your prayers up high. Keep your faith up high. Don't let anybody and anyone, it's sad to say, but you could even say your own mama, your own dada, whatever, don't let no one stop you. Definitely in this music industry, 100%, just keep on going with it. Much love to everybody, and that's all I got right now.
And Drippy J, let them know where they can find you. Where can they book these young gentlemen for a show, a feature, or anything? Let them know where they.
Yes.
You are their manager, so by law
all
they
right.
have to interview you.
Thank you. Yep. You can find me directly on YouTube, Drippy J, DRIPPY _JYXX. That is you'll also see my artists as well. It's not just me, so I just want to put out there, I did leave it on there. It says main page of Flawless Victory Records, but we do have a main page. But I just want to let you guys know, when you guys do tap into my YouTube, it's not just only me, it's my artists as well. I am working on putting up my rebuilding my website. Sorry. Got a brain freeze for a second, but I am working on just putting I just got a couple of things I gotta put together with the website, but that will be coming up soon, so you guys could tap in directly to book any of us. And what else was your question?
Another thing is, I just want to know real quick, have you looked into doing a feature with Fabio?
No, I haven't. But
jump on that for the boys. Jump on
okay.
that. He was just out here at my job. The day my brother passed, I was at the I work at your boy custom clothing store in Haverhill, Massachusetts, and
Yep.
he was out there. He came to visit the shop, so I just wasn't in a state of mind. But I recommend highly jumping on him. Out of New York, Fabio.
Okay. All right. Yeah, definitely. When we're done, just connect with me, and I'll definitely keep that in mind 100%.
And also, we got DJ Big Styles. He's on here right now. He plays artists' music on his show. So you might, I'm gonna send you he's on here now. Shout out to DJ Big Styles. He hosted with me my international mixtape I just did a few months back. So I'm gonna definitely send you that info, and make sure you message me how to spell the artists' names that you that are on here right now, so I can put their name on the title.
Okay, will do.
So guys, let them know where your information, if you have social media, let them know all that right now. Any shout outs too?
I'll start with me. First and foremost, shout out to you, Jackie, for bringing us on the show. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Shout out to my whole family, my whole team. I appreciate you guys. You guys help me every day to keep pushing through this battle. Shout out to my father. I know he's with me every day. He's the reason why I started. He's the reason why I'm still going. Shout out to Drippy Jay, helping us, guiding us, managing us through this music business, because it can get tough on your own. And shout out to the whole Flawless Victory. Shout out to Hefner, A.O. Bart, everybody that has helped this journey, So shout out to my brothers. And you can find me at VRFM on all platforms, and on Drippy J, what he said on his YouTube channel too, and more coming soon on my own channel.
Yes, sir. You guys gonna
Right.
feel that why. You guys gonna definitely feel that why. That song why. Oh man, you guys gonna feel that. That's coming real soon.
Definitely, definitely. Go ahead, sir.
So first off, I want to shout out God, because without him, I wouldn't be here. You feel me? The reason why I'm here talking right now is the reason why I woke up. Shout out to you. Shout out to you for bringing us out here on this life. Shout out to my brothers, Flawless Victory Records. Shout out to my supporters and my haters. So you feel me? My haters, y'all.
I like that.
I mess with y'all though, because when you hate, it gives me motivation. You feel me? It fuels me up. I feel like if I didn't get like no haters at all, I wouldn't go as hard. Because like I like to prove people wrong. Like people think like another way. Like I take it differently. I would try to like go my hardest and like try to prove them wrong. You feel me? Shout out to, like I said, Flawless Victory Records, the label. Shout out to Lee Hefner, all my brothers, Drippy Jay, my family, and yeah, that's about it.
Shout out CJ behind the scenes, man. He does a lot for us. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Shout out God, you know, like bro said, shout out God. We wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for him. I say shout out to Pops, of course, you know.
Oh yeah, shout out my dad. Yeah, he's always with me. Shout out my father.
Yeah, like he the one that, you know, pushed me and really was on my, you know, back about it, because you know, like when you make a commitment, you know, you gotta discipline yourself and stuff like that. He was really, you know, my greatest discipline. He was my greatest like navigator, like everything. He just helped me so much. I feel like without him, like doing that, I wouldn't really know what to do in terms of like music and my craft. Shout out to the haters, man. Like y'all funny, You know, I like to let the haters talk, because like I feel as though I already proved my, like there's always a lot to prove, but you know, first two tracks, you feel me? Like y'all know I ain't no regular one hit wonder. I got songs for days. I got music for days. You know, there'll forever be projects coming till I can't write no more. You know,
And I just want to rebuttal on that. Take two times. You know, if you guys have not checked it out yet, you know, take two times. I want it all, man. I put it like this, man. That song, man. I put it like, if you guys, if you guys smoke ganja, is that okay to say that on here?
Yes, yeah.
If you guys, if you guys smoke gun, if you guys smoke gun, huh?
I said I was keeping it professional and trying not to cuss and stuff because of the youngins. So, you know, yeah, you can say anything you want on my show.
Okay. If you guys smoke ganja, put it like this. Listen, I'm 33, and my young artist, man, that song, I Want It All. If you guys have not listened to that song, light up a blizz and put on I Want It All by TAI2X. Man, I'm telling you, it's a whole different vibe, man. And the music video is coming out real soon. We're gonna be working on that real soon. I just, as well, I want to shout out to Tajon, TAI2X, man. Man, just alone with that song with the YouTube, because it sends me certain messages, and that was like damn near almost 100%. The video was picking up with the YouTube. So and it was actually doing really good. So it's letting me know it's doing good. So just want to let you know. Shout out to you, Tay. You that shit's booming, man. To be honest.
That's dope. That's dope. And let them know. So is all their music under your YouTube, Drippy Jay?
Yeah, it will be on my YouTube, and as well, I am having the boys, get their YouTube together, because I tell them all the time, it's very important to have your own YouTube as well. We do use mines at the moment, and as well the Flawless Ricky Records. You could type in Flawless Ricky Records. It should pop right up the main page as well, and then you could go to Drippy J. All those the music video for TAI2X will be on there as well on Flawless Ricky Records. But I am trying to work with the boys directly to get their YouTube up and running as well, so they could go, you know, their fans and people could just go directly to their YouTube.
Okay, and if there's any sponsors out there that want to sponsor Drippy J and these young men right here, that is his artist, inbox Drippy J. I know there's people that do sponsor artists out there, so make sure for jewelry, clothing, make sure you link with Drippy J, their manager, if you are interested. And I suggest you jump on it if you are one of those sponsors. These artists are very important in the New England area, Boston area. We know the family, so you would know the family if you're from this area. So I salute to all of you. R.I.P. your father, my condolences. And, you know, he is your guardian angel. Salute to everyone that tuned into the Iccy Show tonight. All these, you got positive love on all the comments. I'm watching them all come through. Shout out to your record label. Salute 1000%. And keep it going, kids. You know, I don't mean to call you kids, but you youngins.
Young.
You know, I remember when they were in diapers, so to
right.
I was gonna see babies, but I can't say that. But you know, my heart is to you guys. Anytime you need any guidance, even if you need someone to talk to that's a woman, I'm here for you. You got your mom, you got everybody, but you know, you can inbox me. I was crying to your uncle when I lost my brother, and your brother helped. I mean, your uncle helped me that day. I was having a tough time, and I appreciate you, Drippy J. You know,
of course, 100%, anytime.
You know, I appreciate that because you know the pain I'm going through, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, 100%. Anytime, like I told you, you know, when we spoke, anytime you want to give me a call, I'm here. You already know, 100%.
Thank you, and I know it's real love, so I know, like, I appreciate it. Your family to me, that's how I look at you. And salute to Tay, your moms, Tay, I love you, girl.
Can I say one other thing?
Of course.
The core.
Yeah.
Also, you forgot to say the song that's coming out. I don't want to say it directly, but your other song that's gonna be coming out soon. We don't got a date yet, but if you want to shout it out and let them know to stay tuned.
I got a song coming out real soon. I said move with me and Tajon, Tay2X on it. Coming out real soon with the music video as well. It's gonna be a bop for sure.
Stay tuned.
I said move.
Sir.
Would you like to spit something? Anything off the dome of your head, or anything that you know, one of your song lines, anything?
Yeah, I'll spit something. I said,
okay.
Young nigga came straight from the hood. Fees in the corner ain't look for good. Niggas trap just don't get booked. Not Hollywood, just not understood. Got fan, we gon' be good. 200 ready, yeah, I'm overlooked. Racing the rich, we chasing the goods. Split gang, ain't smoking the woods, yeah.
Woo!
Yeah,
Let's go.
Hey, Tay2X. Come on, throw some fire on there real quick.
Let's get it.
Been through a lot of pain, but I'm still coming up. I've been rapping for so long, no, I ain't giving up. So many people died, I can't stress enough. But no, I'm coming up, no, I ain't letting up. All the money piling up, no, we gon' get rich. Do this for my family, do this for my future kids. No, it's off the dome, so you know that I'm legit. Take your time, it's gonna be real icy. Watch I get them bricks. Everybody gonna hate, everybody gonna envy me. And when I die, best believe you'll remember me. Best believe that you're not my enemy. Yeah, you can't be a friend of me. Come on.
Fire! And you said icy. That's what I'm talking about. You get the icy approval. So salute. Definitely. And one more. Let's get it.
I said, it's RP Marlon. I remember your laugh. Daydreaming is taking me back. I'm balling for you, and that is a fact. I said, hold on.
That's okay. Take your time. Get it, get it, get it, get it.
Hold on. I said, hold on. Let me think. Hold on. Let me bring something. Nah. I got it. Hold on. I said,
Take your time, bro.
that's all I got right now, man. That's all I got.
It's
That's all
okay.
you got.
It's okay. Take your time. When you're ready, you're ready. Anytime you guys want to interview, your uncle knows how to get in touch with me. You'll see it. Jackie Brown. Request me on Facebook, all three of you, so I can have you. You got this. It could be a line from your, a song or something that sticks to your mind. You could just spit it out, anything you want.
I'll spit another thing real quick that I wrote. I said,
Okay.
I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my soul. Pain overtake my body. I'm praying I gotta get rid of this hole. I remember niggas doubting me. I'm in my zone now. Let me know if we straight, cause I don't know now. Let me know. I don't really know now. Let it blow. If a nigga go round, let me know. I don't really know now. Let it blow. If a nigga go round, they try to dirty my image. I said, they try to dirty my image. I really don't care. I'm turning the stove. Not everybody real. I say adios. Yeah, I'm going ghost. Overthinking, reminiscing shit. Some days I'm feeling alone by myself at home. Huh. My heart, that shit chrome. Yeah.
Woo!
Okay.
Fire! Let's get it. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
But
You think they would do battling? Drippy J, you see any of them doing the battlefield in the future?
yeah, yes, definitely for sure. They all good at the freestyling. I would say particular, that's really great at it. Will be TAI2X. TAI2X. He's a beast. He's a beast.
Okay.
All them are, don't get it twisted. We're all nice in our way, but when it comes down to certain things, he's a beast at it. TAI2X. I'm surprised he only gave you guys a very little bit because he
I
could
know
keep
he got
on
more.
going.
He looked like he was ready to go in. And shout out to the haters, like they say. Shout out to the haters. The haters make us go harder. We go like a gorilla. So don't worry. Haters be haters. Let them hate, but keep going like a gorilla that don't stop. A lion, roaring all out. You know what I'm saying? So, and shout out to Premier Rap Battle. So if you're interested, reach out to them to get them on the for battling. There's been a couple little ones on the do battling, but I would like to see your nephew out there.
Definitely, for sure.
Anything else you guys would like to bring up before we end this interview?
I
I can do one more.
Oh yeah. Besides, because there was a couple of things I was shouting out as platforms. I just forgot to say my Instagram as well. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Drippy J, DRIPPY_JAYXX. You'll see a lot of things I've been doing as well on there. And as well, you could find me on YouTube, like I said earlier. So, I think that's about it. I think we good over here.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Appreciate you having us for sure.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming on the Iccy Show. I appreciate you, Drippy J, having your nephews on here. And I love the kids. The kids of the future, all kids, and especially knowing the family. It's more to my heart, and I love it. All positive. Keep it going. We need to be more teachers like this around the world. And if you're in this industry, you know what I'm talking about. The younger generation. Be our teacher. Bring them to the studio. I brought my son to a radio station. He had a radio interview. He had no clue how it went until he's seen it. His father's in the industry, so he only seen what's behind the scenes. But really bringing them to the action, that's what we need to do more to be their teacher. Get more of the younger generation involved in this industry. So be positive. They always think hip hop's negative, but it isn't. We had a huge hip hop show this past weekend, and I'm telling you. You had all different gangs in there, and everybody got along. So it's not hip hop. They just use that as I use it as a discrimination. That's how I use it as. They discriminate
Right.
against hip hop when hip hop was an original of the industry, if that makes sense.
Right.
So
Nah, yeah, I definitely agree with that because they be trying to, like, for example, when I did the show, we did the show with Lloyd Banks and Little Easy not too long ago, and it was comments below saying, "Oh, that show's gonna get shot up," or "That show's gonna," because it was rap, but it was actually a great show. It was no shooting, no violence, no nothing actually, not even a bicker, you know. It was actually a pretty good show, but I definitely do want to. That's why I wanted to rebuttal and say this because I definitely agree with you because they try to put a picture on rap, thinking it's all negative, but it's really not. It was actually a very great show, and it was positive. Everybody supported each other, and like you said, it'd be all different type of gangs in there. You know what I mean? It'd be Blood, Crib, Folk, Latin Kings. But at the end of the day, we're all just trying to strive, trying to get to that goal to success. So if we get a Blood and a Crip together, and they're both, banging, fighting back and forth, how you get into your success? You know what I mean? Put that to the side, and just, either don't say nothing to each other, leave it alone, or whatever the case is. Personally, myself, I put it like this: I bang the blue, but I want to keep it a little PG. But I do bang the blue. But hey, listen, if the game sat there and be like, hey, we could break some bread. I want to jump on one of your songs. You think I'm gonna decline him because he's the opposite? Hell no. You know what I mean? If the deal's right and the money's right, I'm gonna go for it. You know what I mean? Because it's all about success. That's like, for example, I forgot his I'm not sure if it was YG and Nipsey Hussle, but
yeah,
it was complete opposite people, and they put their chips together and made a banger. You know what I mean? So I always wanted to let the young generation, if you bang or whatever the case is, put that stuff to the side, man, and make this money, man. As long as that person directly ain't disrespecting you, man, just put that to the side and make some real money. You know what I mean? And work together.
facts. That's big facts, and that's important. Especially if we're trying to teach the younger generation, we don't want to see them sit in jail for the rest of their life as a young man to a manhood, and
Right.
you don't want that, and
Right.
that's important. So put that aside and work and make a dollar with a dollar. That's what we're supposed to. We're supposed to
For
be
real.
not make a dollar with a dollar, not take a dollar from this and a dollar from that. Because how's the younger generation ever gonna, succeed in their future because of what they seen? And we seen some shit when we were growing up. And now, like,
Right.
I'm 44, so they call me an OG. Like, I'm like an OG at 44. Dang, I feel old when you call me an OG. But I've been through so much. That's why
Right.
I get the respect, and that's why they call me and say that to me. And respect to everybody. And I got a lot of family on the blue side, and I know a lot of people on the opposite side. And but we all
Right.
come together, and it's all love when it comes down. They want
Down
love,
to it.
we want
Exactly.
love, and let's make money. That's what I
Right.
talk about. Money,
Right.
money, money. Let's get it.
Right.
Let's get the people. Let's get the tour
Right.
together. Let's get it going. Like, for real.
Like Bobby Smurder would say, let's get this money. And
Yeah.
and also I do want to because I remember you was asking the boys about the features before we wrap up.
Yes.
When the time is right, Bobby Smurder, I might have to tap in with you. Yeah, I mean, just one time, but that's someone I would tap in with personally. I just wanted to put that out there. I might tap in with him later in the future.
Yes. And Fabio, I'm putting Fabio on your list. Fabio, if you watching, make sure you link with them. My people in New York, link with
Tap
this.
in.
You got to connect with Fabio because Fabio's coming up too. So, that's
Yeah.
Pop Smoke's left right hand man. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it all together and make the younger generation succeed for a better life, what we didn't have when we were growing up. And everybody, if you know what I'm talking about, let's do it for real.
Got you.
Life's too short.
Amen to,
It's getting younger and younger. The people that are passing, it's not getting older. When we were growing up, when I was 40, you would hear people passing the 80s, 90s. Now it's
Right.
under 30s and under. So let's put it
Right.
together and get it cracking. Let's get the money. Let the younger generation succeed with something they can pass on to their loved ones.
Amen to that.
Amen.
Amen.
So I appreciate you all. I love you all. God bless everyone that tuned in tonight. Have a great night. Much love and respect. This is interview 508 interviews I've done in 4 years. If you want to be a guest on the Iccy Show, inbox your girl, Jackie Brown with 2 C's, I.E. Brown. I'm booking until November. Have a blessed night. God bless all of you. Thank you, Drippy Jay. And make sure you inbox me all their names so I can put in the title, please.
Okay, will do. Take care.
Peace, love, and respect. Bring the chills. Let's go.
Yes.